Hi, welcome to the Staking Geek channel. Glad you're with me. Today we're going to discuss the Celer project and the way we can make passive income staking the Celer token and through some DeFi. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. Thank you. All right, let's get right into it. So I'm currently on their website, Celer.network. There it is. Let's go over here to CoinMarketCap. They're currently ranked 168th in total market cap with just over $200 million. Their token price has seen an increase recently, around 3 cents now. If we go down here, you can purchase the token at leading exchanges, including Coinbase and Binance. Let's go back over here. Their all-time token price high back in 21 looks like around 18 cents. If we scroll down to find out what is the Celer Network, well, they are a blockchain interoperability protocol. So they're allowing users for fees to bridge their tokens over to different chains, including their NFTs. So you can transfer your NFTs from Ethereum mainnet over to the Binance and so on. We're going to get into that. So developers can build interchain native dApps using this Celer interchain messaging framework. So it'll allow them to access liquidity, different utilization, and all sorts of other features. And we'll get into that a little bit more. So their architecture is based on a variation of this proof of stake called delegated proof of stake. I believe the EOS and Tron blockchain are also using this variation. So with this algorithm, participants may stake their coins for a reward, and we're going to get into that, by delegating them to the validators. So this Celer State Guardian Network, SGN, is built on Tendermint. If you want to learn a little bit more about this, you can go over here. So what this is Celer's layer 2 scaling architecture. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the architectural benefits of this variation, you come over here. Here's for the users, for the liquidity providers, and node operators, and you can learn a little bit more about this variation of proof of stake. All right, so let's go back here. So what this SGN does is serves as a message router between different blockchains. And I guess this is the secret sauce right here. The validator nodes will have to stake Celer tokens to join the consensus process on the State Guardian Network. It looks like this is a crucial pillar to support the economic security of this interchain messaging framework. So who created the Celer Network? Well, it looks like there's these 4 people here. They attended MIT and UC Berkeley. It was started in 2018. Some of these guys have worked for Google. Another gentleman worked for Raytheon. So it looks like these very smart people. And so what makes the Celer unique? Well, this is what makes them unique. Instead of deploying multiple isolated copies of smart contracts on different blockchains, developers can now build interchain native dApps. And they gave an example down here. If Uniswap and SushiSwap can be transformed into a cross-chain DEX, all it takes is just a simple plugin. Amazing. And it looks like this ChainHop has already done that. They've used this plugin to be able to swap to different chains. All right, so how do we make passive income with the Celer token? All right, let's get into that. So first, you're going to need to buy those tokens on an exchange. We're going to use MetaMask. You're going to transfer them over to your MetaMask. And after you do your transfer, you can just come here and just click Add to MetaMask, and you'll see your tokens in there. So first, we're going to discuss delegating your Celer tokens. So if I come over here to this website, there's the link. Before I go on, the easiest way to stake the token is on an exchange. It's not the recommended way. Your keys, your crypto. You want to have access to those. If they're on the exchange goes bankrupt. You're end of the line waiting to get a portion of your investment back years down the road. So the recommended way is to delegate to a validator. Obviously, there's risk in this as well. I mean, they could get slashed and go offline and, potentially raise their fees. If I go down the list here, you want to look at like this one here has an email address, has a link to a website. You could also go on their Discord, ask around, see if there's ones they would recommend. Look, it looks like Binance is in here, Anchor. So if I click on Anchor, you know, like anchor.com, I reviewed this project. So you want to go take a look at that video, and you just go down the list. So you obviously don't want to stake to the validator that is staking the most. It's recommended that you go outside the top 10 to further decentralize the project. So this guy here, or this validator, is the number one validator in this pool. So you go down the list. You want to go somewhere below these guys here. If I go, this is the person with the least amount of Celer. You don't want to delegate your tokens to this. They're going to take all of the rewards. Obviously, it looks like this one's probably going offline or decommissioning his server. And so, you know, you could go down the list. So look, these are offering 2% to get more people to stake with them. So you could potentially look at these ones as well. There's no website there. Here we go. There's a website. So like I said, you want to do your own research. But once you're ready, all you got to do is have those tokens in your MetaMask, hit stake, have that wallet connected to this website, click the amount of Celer tokens you want to stake or delegate, and just hit delegate. It looks like the unbonding period. So once you delegate or stake them and you want to unstake them, it'll take 8 days, which is a lot less than most of the projects out there, to receive your tokens back inside your MetaMask. And that's how you would make 6 to 8% rewards. All right, so let's go look at the fun part of this project. So if we go over here to cbridge.celer.network, like I said, you can look at all these chains you can interop between. So let's go over here. So if I wanted to transfer Ethereum over to anyone, Flow, Mainnet, I've reviewed that project. Look at this, Kava. I've reviewed that project. EVMOS, same. Oh, so let's say we want to do Ethereum to Phantom. That's all you would need to do is click the amount. I have $100. Look at the fees. It's 32 cents. So you want to approve that. And you'll go through that. And really, all it takes is that's it. So I'm not going to go much farther into that. But there it is. And like I said, you can transfer your NFTs. So if you have an NFT in your MetaMask on Ethereum mainnet, you can select that NFT and transfer it over to either Binance or Polygon. Amazing. So if we go over here to liquidity, you can provide liquidity to these different chains for different rewards. So if I go over here, let's say I had $100 in USDT, and that is on Ethereum, I would be making, it looks like only 1%. But if I had, let's say, USDT on Binance Smart Chain, I'd be earning 5%. Let's go take a look at a few others. USDC. It looks like if you have USDC on Ethereum, you'd be earning currently just under 10%. So all you would do is click that. Obviously, there's some risks. You want to do some more research, including pricing arbitrage. And it looks like your liquidity can be moved to other chains. So if we go back up here and we scroll down, look at all these different projects you can get involved in. Obviously, there's risk. What I would do is take the most with the most liquidity, the most volume, and something that you're comfortable with earning. And there's also this layer 2 finance. It looks like this is new. It's in beta. There's risks, obviously, and it doesn't look like there's a lot being locked. It looks like there's some strategies. So let's say I've had Tether. You could earn a small APY by depositing that to this strategy, Aave USDT. But it only looks like there's around $1,200 in USDT currently. And if we go over here to Binance, 854. So like I said, this looks brand new, but so they're currently using optimistic rollups for this particular layer 2 finance. And I'm assuming this is going to grow. All right, so that's how you make passive income with the Celer Network. Exciting project. Hopefully this was informative. It gave you the steps to invest your money properly through staking, delegating your Celer tokens to a validator, and through different liquidity pools. I want to thank you for watching. I will continue to make passive income videos in the crypto industry. If you have any suggestions, please leave those in the comments. Until next time, see ya.